Hello and welcome to this week's session of Queer and D, where a bunch of us queer media aficionados decided to get up on a Saturday night and play some D&D for a few hours. So I know it's been a few weeks since our last session, where real life problems got in the way, and I know this is probably shaking like mad because I have a weird setup here. But anyway, we're really excited to be back, and especially for this session, which if you've been watching you can kind of guess what's happening in this session already. We've just not that long finished playing, and yeah, it's good. I've enjoyed this one. Hope you all enjoy it as well. Alrighty, so, seeing as it's been a few weeks, we'll do a good recap. So last session you all headed back to the Singing Dragon to get some drinks in to tide you all over until Pandora and mates arrived for celebratory drinks for finding their cat. Once they arrived, after some conversation and a round of drinks, Mika, Leaf and Torin decided to take their leave for the evening and head upstairs to bed, where Torin and Leaf were spooning in bed, and I think Mika, you just went in and slept in your own room. After they left, River asked Pandora for some background as to why Lady Rilana wanted Pandora out of business. It turns out that Pandora had some run-ins with her prior back when she was at the academy in Sarithia, and Lady Rilana had her do some enchantments for her when she was part of the academy. And when she was apprenticed out, she did them out of the back of the shop that she was working in. Trying to see, where are we? So Lady Rilana would come in near closing time and get Pandora to enchant items for her. The Pandora and mates managed to get enough money from that to be able to move out to Elan's and set up their shop, but it's been about 5 years since Pandora's last seen Lady Rilana. That is such a tongue twister, by the way, Erin. I can barely do it. And they haven't heard from the owner of the shop that Pandora worked in, Jameson, in about 3 years. Pandora revealed that she is currently working on some orders for the small council of the Queen on behalf of the army, and Pandora basically surmises that because war is profitable, that Lady Rilana doesn't really want her to continue doing that sort of work and tried to put her out of business because of that. After the reveal, River headed outside and decided to to read, to make potions of healing, and whatever else you wanted to do.
Sleep in a random person's bed.
Yep.
Sleep in a random person's
Sleep in a
bed.
random person's bed.
Choices.
And that's where we'll kick off. So, River, let's just do a little roll off of a d20 just to kind of see like if this person's going to come in or not.
That's a 10.
That is exactly what I got as well. So let's just say, because it's a tie, we'll say that the person hasn't quite arrived back in their bedroom yet by the time you wake up.
They're cool with
You
it.
wake up and you look around,
They're cool with it.
but there's
around,
only
and I'm guessing I can quickly tell it's not my room.
Yeah, there's only one bed in this room, so you quickly manage to guess that this is not where you're supposed to be, and you quickly
I just take a quick glance around, see if there's anything of interest in the room.
Okay. Make a perception check if it's just a look around.
Natural 20, so that is a 26.
Already? Jeez, some like kind of travel cases, like the kind of try to think of the word. They're like the carts, but they're all like leather bound and stuff like that. You see like some of those sitting off in the corner. You see that there's like a fancy like jacket over one of the chairs. But there doesn't appear to be like any jewels or money that's left in the room.
Can I go check the jacket?
Okay, make an investigation check.
Not bad. That's a 16. Investigation is a 6.
Okay.
22.
Okay. Looking in the pockets, you find some loose change, and you find just a sheet of paper in there with an address on it that seems to be pointing towards the docks area. It's like kind of all.
You said there were leather-bound books. You said, or
it's like travel cases, like travel boxes. It seem to be like almost like old suitcases, like your travel trunks. That's the word, trunks. That's it.
I'm gonna take the piece of paper.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna quickly just kind of gaze and look inside the trunks. Can I do that, or are they locked? I'm gonna check for traps.
Okay. Roll an investigation check. That was a roller coaster.
17. 23.
23. They are not trapped, but they are locked.
Do I hear anything coming?
With your passive perception, no.
Okay, I'm gonna try to pick the locks.
Do you still have your lockpicking tools? Because
I do. I bought a new one.
So you did. Okay. Roll a sleight of hand check and roll for lockpicking.
Oh shit. Still 12. Still 12.
Okay. You managed to get it in, and you're like turning it around, trying to get it. It's almost like when you're playing Skyrim and you think you've almost got it, and it kind of shakes and wiggles a bit, and you know that if you push it any further, it's probably going to snap your lockpick.
I can do it after a roll. I'm going to bless myself.
Okay.
Right? I can do that. I don't have my book. I think I can do it before.
You have to do it before.
Are you sure?
I think so.
Let me look. I don't remember. Oh, it's because it's guide. It's not blessed.
I'm just knocking stuff over now.
You can touch one willing creature one before the spell ends. The target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to one ability check of its choice. It can roll the dice before or after making the ability check.
Guidance.
Go for it then.
Oh god! Oh god! Hold on, let me try this. 13!
Yeah, it's still kind of snagging on something. It doesn't. It feels like you've managed to catch it in quite right in the lock.
Yeah. Alright, I leave.
Okay. You quietly.
Carefully, stealthily. I leave stealthily.
Alright then. Roll just a stealth check in. You can tell it's been a few weeks.
They leave carefully, stealthily.
Like the Pink Panther, I'm like slinking out, you know? That would be a 21.
Okay.
Whoa.
I rolled a 10.
You managed to sneak out and close the door behind you very quietly and sneak along the corridor. You don't think that you've been caught by anyone. So where are you heading
go to look for everyone else. I just go to look for everyone else.
Okay. So where is everyone else? T'ix, I think you were in your room making the potions.
Yeah, I'm working on potions.
Okay. So you're getting to kind of the end for where your second potion was, because you said that you can make 2 potions in that.
Me too, because I already have everything prepped,
Yeah.
so 8 hours should allow me to make 2.
Yep.
So if you stop by me, I'll give you a healing potion.
Yeah. Torrin, I think
Right,
you
I
were
think you head in.
meditating.
Well,
How's
hey,
it going?
good. Actually, I just finished I finished a couple healing potions
Oh.
that you guys paid me for, so here.
Oh, thank you. That's just a regular.
It's just a regula degula, but it only
I mean,
costs 25 instead of 50.
Oh, thank you.
Sweet.
So, you nervous for your date?
Shut up. I'm fine. Nice. I'm incredibly nervous. Y'all. I was literally in the woods for like 5 years. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
I don't have any advice, but I can give you some guidance.
That'd be great.
Guidance.
Oh,
Or, closer to whenever, yeah.
yeah. In case I need some help with my charisma.
Otherwise, I have I can't, I'm not, I'm not. Yep, bye.
Right, yep. She's so pretty and I'm so dumb.
Turning around and looking outside, you do see that it's still light outside. It's not quite sunset, but sunset will be there probably in the next hour or so.
Alright, I go check on everyone else. Knock on the door.
I'm just sitting in my room quietly panicking and trying to decide what to wear.
Knocking. Oh wait, the door's open. Hello.
Hey, good morning.
It's afternoon.
Oh,
Right?
well,
What time is it? I don't know.
I was in such a good little snuggle. I didn't want to get up.
I don't know. I was asleep in someone else's room.
Hey.
I was really tired.
Oh, nobody was there. Okay.
No.
Gotcha.
I got this address. I don't know what it's for. Meh.
Could maybe be something good.
Could be. Could be nothing. Could be his dry cleaning pickup. Or theirs. What are you guys doing?
I was gonna say, do they need a dry cleaners here? Is there not probably a spell that could just dry the clothes for you?
Yeah.
Well,
Or
maybe
like-
you don't have that spell. Maybe you don't have the spell
Maybe he was
capability.
a tailor. I don't know.
You take it to a place so they can do the spell to clean your clothes.
No, yeah.
You
Maybe
could
you
run
can-
a whole dry cleaning business with prestidigitation.
Oh my god.
You could run a dry cleaning business with a cantrip.
right.
They're
right?
not there.
Does anyone have the ability to do prestidigitation?
No, I'm not
No,
there.
I'm sure we could learn. Or I just create wind with my.
I mean, I can do that all the time.
Stuff and just be
Yeah,
like,
I mean- I can create water, but I don't think that really helps the situation.
Well, you
we
could
could
wash something out.
We could steam because we have wind
And fire.
No.
We could
Nice.
do steaming of clothes, maybe. Oh well.
What's the plan?
Anywho,
Do we have a
I'm
plan
gonna-
for the day?
I'm gonna stretch and just my little arms are just and then I sort of clamber up off of Torin's scaly chest.
There we go. And my feet are hanging off the edge, but I'm stretching out. It's bed.
And we're
There's
just
So you've just been laying in bed all day. I'm not
pretty
there.
much.
Never mind.
The cuddle is nice, It's nice. It's comforting. It's relaxing.
What do you guys want to do? I mean, it's late after. What time is it?
I don't have the ability to know time so much.
Isn't
Yeah,
it-
I don't have one of those doodly things that some people wear on their wrists, so
On the little wang doodly doos.
yeah.
Yang?
Well,
Last I checked, no one wears one of those on their wrists. I
Are
could
you
be
sure?
each their own.
We don't know for sure, do we?
Could be
I mean, I'm not inspecting.
Good to know the headspace we're all in today.
It could be a wingo wangle. I don't know.
Window
Wingle
wangle.
wangle. A whiskey winkle wangle and the whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's go find out what time it is, maybe?
Is there
I
a
look
clock
out
in
the
street?
window and I'm I don't know, it must be 12:15 or something.
What?
Yeah, looking
That's
out the
about
window, you see
Okay,
that
so
the
let's go
sun
find out
is
what time it is.
that the sun is going down, so it's almost maybe an hour away from sunset.
So it's 4 or 5.
It's
Yeah, it's
4.
the summer,
It's
so-
till 4 in the afternoon.
I've been making potions all day. I didn't waste my day. Don't look at me. I'm not even there.
It's probably closer to
Leave.
Oh,
6, 7 o'clock, I would say.
Oh, well, I mean,
It's
it was worth it. We need to
Maybe-
direct
Isn't it like
Sleep
7?
habits are rubbing off.
I'm questioning our choices today.
I think Mika's sleep habits are rubbing off.
I'm like,
No.
guys,
Right? Rubbing off? Where are we going with everything?
I was going to say we might need the wang for that, but I don't know. If we're rubbing someone off, I don't know.
oh,
And then yeah, you know.
Oh no.
I guess.
With that, I'm gonna look at them and just be like, cool. And I'm gonna go downstairs.
Okay. All right.
I think maybe, and I think back in, I think maybe we should just, I want to get a do you know where they're having their date? Are they having it here? Where are they going? Because I could stealthily sneak by and listen.
I don't know where they're having their date. I think they're meeting here. I'm not sure.
So maybe I should go get a spot. Like, when is their date? What time was it supposed to start? I don't even know what time it is. Let's go.
This is a lot. I feel like I haven't had. What do I drink in this world for breakfast?
It's not like
Coffee. There must be coffee somewhere.
Yeah.
I need coffee. I mean, I don't know. There could be some wild root of some sort that.
all right, so I finished making the second potion,
Yep.
and so I'm gonna walk down the hall towards them so I can give it to someone who paid me for a potion.
Okay. So who else paid for a potion?
Torin, Leaf, and I've got 3 herbalism kits left.
Cool.
And I made 2, so so I think everybody paid me for a potion.
yeah, we took Leaf's money.
You took Leaf's money while Leaf was unconscious
Yeah.
or missing. So
Easy.
yeah. So everybody has paid me for a potion. I've only gotten to make 2. So I hear them all down the hall talking, so I'm gonna head to that room.
Okay.
Hey guys.
Hey!
Good day to you.
So I have a potion. Everyone has paid me for one. I finished making another one today. So who wants it?
No, I don't really need it. So
I already got one.
Yeah.
Leaf?
Yeah, I'll take one.
Cool. There you go.
Thank you.
Also, did you guys sleep all day? It's summer. The sun is setting. It's like 7.
Oh,
How do we know what the sun is setting or rising? It kind of looks the same.
Guys, trust me. It's almost sunset. Trust me, I know.
Yeah, all right.
What?
I mean, no judgment.
Are you staying here for your date?
We're meeting here. I don't know what we're doing.
All right, well, we'll be following you, so there's that.
Awesome. That totally relaxes me in my spirit.
I even prepared grief.
So
What you gonna wear?
I don't know, dude.
What persona are you going to have? What are you gonna look like?
I'm gonna because I don't want to go on a date with her. Somebody else.
but what is your actual what do you actually look like? Because
This.
But you could be lying. You could be all blue.
Listen.
have five
That is a touchy. That is touchy.
Inside check.
Watch it.
Just finger
There's touching and rubbing going on today.
right? Don't point your
Let's just say
finger at me.
changelings do not take it well when you imply that they are using their appearance to lie. That's a stereotype that is unappreciated.
No.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Right, I don't think it was meant to be a racial thing.
I know, but that's one of the motivations behind why my sibling got killed. So I'm just putting it out there.
Oh.
Good to know.
Which you have just found out for the very first time, Leaf, because you weren't there when that was said.
We were not there for that conversation.
No.
Anyway.
Today feels a little extra. I think I'm gonna go back to bed.
Anyway, it's fine. The pale skin, the silver hair, the blue eyes. the skinny wafy thing happening, sort of ish. That's how I exist naturally.
Oh, good. That's nice.
The hair is just silver, but I do like making the hair different colors because
that's fun. Yeah. Cool.
I don't have hair.
Yeah, I'm not. The dwarf is a form that I take a lot, and that the dwarf was a real person that I knew. Well, I didn't know that my grandparents knew.
Oh.
So there's a thing in maybe a little changeling cultural history. How about that?
Okay.
So there's a thing where if there's a given persona, that's what we call them. A given persona can like pass down through like generations of changelings. That sort of my family is a family of hunters and healers, and the dwarf persona was one that my grandparents had because they learned a lot of their healing skills from a dwarf from a nearby community. There was a cave-in and a mine, and my grandparents happened to be out with a hunting party, and they like helped rescue a bunch of dwarves from this cave-in, and then the healer from the dwarf community that was nearby to my community came out to heal, and like as a gift in exchange with my grandparents for having saved all of these people, the dwarf taught them a bunch of new healing skills that they didn't have before. And so that persona, when the healer in my town was on duty, they take on that persona.
That's lovely.
And it like holds the knowledge and the history and everything. And so that's part of my family. So that's why I do the dwarf thing when I'm healing, because it's just part of how the knowledge and the history.
That's really nice.
That's nice.
Thank you for
sharing.
Yeah. So there's some, sometimes I just take on a thing so people don't fuck with me. But the dwarf one has that, And then I've got the tiefling. I've been that tiefling a lot, the blue tiefling with the big horns, like the bodyguard looking guy. That's just one that I have used a lot for various reasons over the years. So I use that one a lot. He's got a whole personality and he's a well-developed personality. The other ones are just me in another wrapping because they're quick. Nice. So that's how that works. I sometimes forget that you single skins do not know. Because I was lucky and I grew up in a whole town of changelings.
That's
like
cool.
A lot of us don't. A lot of us kind of live in cities and you don't even know.
Mm-hmm.
But like I got to grow up with other changelings, so cool. Privilege that way.
So,
but yeah, so this date tonight, I don't know what I'm doing for you guys.
I'm just gonna stand up and yell out the window. A gold piece to whomever brings me a cup of coffee.
Make that 2.
2, please, and thank you.
I just slide a gold piece over.
Okay. And just see if someone.
Yeah.
Hey, give me a gold piece to go get you a cup of coffee.
Show up with
Or for Ebenezer Scrooge when he wanted a turkey.
Right?
Screamed it out
I'm
the window.
sorry, you were going to say something and I'm super distracted. You were about to say something. You looked like you were about to say something and then I started talking again.
No, so.
No, it's
Okay,
so
here's a little. I've never been on a date. So what do you do on dates? What do you do? Do you like have dinner? Do you?
Yeah, like you go eat and drink and walk generally, and
spend time getting to know each other.
Get to know each other.
There you go.
Like see how things go. It's weird because I've wanted to have this date for weeks, or for I don't know how long we've been here, like a week.
12 days.
Feels like a month, but I don't
Feels
know.
like it feels like 3 months, but
Do you have to dress up?
yeah, I mean you want to look nice. You know,
want to
like
smell good.
you want to smell good. I took a bath earlier,
You want to like dress to like impress.
But
You want
also,
to dress to impress.
also, this town has proven to be less safe than one would think for a city of this size with the level of patrolling on the streets. It's proven to be less safe than one would expect.
I think their security is very lax here.
Their guards seem to suck at their jobs. Like,
we don't pay them enough.
yeah, they must be underpaid. I don't know, or getting bribed.
How has there not been like loads of like murders and like, you know, businesses?
I mean, we've been attacked in the streets like twice. We came here and the first thing we did was investigate a murder. The crime rate in this town is ridiculous.
Yeah, it is kind of insane.
Half of that, I don't think it's that bad, but half of that.
Or what, it's just affecting us?
I mean, well, we kind of stand out as a grouping, you know. We're
Another
looking for
question.
Adventure comes, you know.
Are we gonna leave after date, or are we leaving in the morning?
I think we're leaving in the morning.
Okay.
I was gonna
Because
say,
I'm not sure this date could go really well, which means we'll be leaving later in the
No,
morning.
if the date goes
What do
really
you mean by
well,
that?
then you no. If the date goes really well, you don't sleep together on that night.
Are you insane?
No,
I'm here for one more
no,
night.
no.
I am not passing up an opportunity if it presents itself. We're
I'm
here
just
for one
saying,
more night. This could
Build
be
a foundation. Give it like at least 3 or 4 dates.
my shot. We're leaving town tomorrow.
Wait, are you gonna marry this individual?
Now, this person's already married.
Have you not heard of polyamory? Where are you from?
Listen, on our island,
Not everybody wants to get
you're
married.
not supposed to, you know, unless you're like.
People don't know that they're married. They're just together.
Oh.
And I'm not thinking about marriage, y'all. Jesus, don't try to wed me off.
I'm really
God.
stressed out about your date now.
We don't really date on our island. We just you go
Mate?
with.
You just mate?
What? No. No, marriages are arranged.
Oh, that sucks. I mean, okay, I'm not gonna actually pass cultural judgment. If it works for you, it works for you.
Yeah,
We
Whatever.
don't have to.
I have not grown up
Here.
like that. With
Oh, you're not forced into an arranged marriage.
No. There just usually are. It's a small community. There's only so many people, and most people, don't usually want to, with a cat, unless they are a cat.
well,
Right.
if you
I
are,
don't know if you have that like
wait,
rough
wait.
tongue like a cat.
if
What was that out loud? I didn't.
okay, if you're anatomically like a cat, wait, what's River's sexuality?
Huh?
Does
Like,
River
I open the window and they say 2 gold
I am
for a cup
cheating
of coffee.
What? So much is going on.
I know.
So much is happening.
Wait.
What's your sexuality if you're a cat? Is that what the question
No,
is?
I'm asking what River's
River's
sexuality.
sexuality specific.
Oh, okay. I was like, as a cat, I don't.
No.
I like who I like.
Okay. Because if you are anatomically,
I'm anatomically human.
like a cat, because
I'm
male
anatomically
cats.
human.
Oh, it's just because male cats have like a spiky penis. That's why it's like a random animal fact of like the day.
Well, if you want to talk
Cats
about
have spiky
that,
willies.
I learned
So,
something
like,
about ducks that I'd rather not know.
No, we
You
don't.
Did you know that ducks have a screw cork penis and that it falls off outside of mating season?
Doesn't that happen to Dewey duck or whatever? Dewey, what are those things called?
No, that's a Dewey duck.
Are you talking about gooey ducks?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dewey
they fall
ducks,
off,
yeah.
don't they? And clams, because the clam grows, and then eventually when it rots, it like.
When it's dead, I guess it goes away, but
Yeah.
But
that's
most
not a
people's-
penis.
But most people's penises would decay if they die anyway and fall
True.
off. So
How did we get here, y'all?
Because we were talking about cats, and then I was like, we were talking about mating, and then I was like, well, you wouldn't want to
On
mate.
my
with a
island.
Cats
cat.
don't die, but I mean, when they're not mating season, their penis falls off, and then it grows back next mating season.
But that's
What does?
exciting for them.
What does?
Ducks.
Oh,
Ducks.
ducks.
Yeah.
Whoever has to stay, please. Let's.
Okay.
Sorry.
On my island, there's only a small group of us. We could, so usually it's arranged because usually you just stay within your own clan, unless of course you travel and find someone from another clan. It's not allowed to be outside of the clan. It's just kind of what is
That makes sense.
the easiest thing. There are people in my clan who
My
married
community
inside.
wasn't huge, but like, you just, settle down with who you fall in love with.
But that's part of the adventure when we go out and do, adventuring is sometimes you find other clans, sometimes you find other people, but usually you come back and you find someone.
That
So
makes
do you
sense.
stay within your same species?
You don't have to, no. Most of them do.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, just depends.
Has my coffee come yet?
Yeah.
Roll a persuasion check
For
with
coffee.
disadvantage.
Guidance. You have guidance.
15 plus guidance, which would
No,
give me.
plus.
Is that with
scroll
disadvantage?
your add on for perception.
I'm looking right here. Oh yeah, my perception is +0. Well.
Is that with
Plus 4
disadvantage?
for guidance.
Roll a d4.
So
Roll a d4.
oh, it's so hard. Ow. These stone dice are extra pointy.
That's why I don't get pointy dice.
I love pointy dice.
Yeah.
Because
love pointy
it's a
dice.
hazard.
3, so 18.
Okay, was that with disadvantage or was it just a straight roll?
Straight roll.
Okay, because you're
Oh,
rolling with
Oh,
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Why do you have to roll at disadvantage?
Okay,
Yeah,
the
then-
same.
Okay,
My
that's
roll
fine then.
was
How can
Okay.
it be a straight roll when we're playing Queer and D?
right. I have to
That's a
wonder
good
this.
But
question.
Yeah, we're not allowed to have those. It's always just the advantage.
It's very forward, but never straight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's still an 18 then.
Okay. After your conversation gets as heated as it got and you shouted down the second time, you hear a quiet rap on the door, like a quiet knock on the door.
Oh, then.
The door opens up and there's just 2 large steaming cups of coffee.
Like
Is anybody
floating?
there? Anybody there? Just the coffee?
Just floating
It's
coffee.
just like a little like a young human, like teenage boy, maybe about 16 or so, just carrying it up on a tray for you.
Oh,
I
thank you.
smell it.
Close crop
And I
to
go
the
ahead and I
brown
give
hair.
him 2 gold, and a silver.
I smell it. I've never had coffee.
Careful.
I just down it.
Oh gosh. I'm glad y'all are gonna have to
Roll a
deal with that.
constitution check.
Why? It's just coffee. I'm just gonna be real
It's
freaking
roasting
hyper.
hot.
Ha! 19. What is it? Wait, what do I add to it?
Constitution,
constitution
just
modifier?
straight
Where's
constitution.
my con? Where is it?
I have some.
That's a 1. So that's a 20.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
You managed to avoid burning the throat off of you with this boiling hot coffee, and it surprisingly tastes okay. It's not had any sugar or milk or anything like that. But it's just straight black coffee, but it does the job.
Oh,
You don't get the jitters
That-
or anything.
what?
You don't get the coffee jitters or anything straight away.
Whoa, that doesn't taste good. Why?
I have resistance to heat, so I just.
Yeah, it's not the best taste. I don't like coffee.
Why?
I usually put cream and sugar in it, and that makes it real good.
I think you would like it with a lot of milk.
Mm-hmm.
But cats are lactose intolerant.
I would also like to point out, River's not a cat. River is a tobacco cat. I think we have to teach you some cultural sensitivity.
My insides are very human-esque.
Oh, I see.
Today's been quite a lesson. I mean, it made me contemplate my own wang. I don't even understand.
Oh, okay. I see now. I thought you were like a proper cat, like human thing. So
You know,
I mean, I have claws.
Which is pretty badass, let's be real.
that is true.
usually I see you drink either milk or water.
Yeah. I just thought I'd try it. It was an alcohol, so.
It has other effects. It has sort of the opposite effect of alcohol. Let's just say it's 7 p.m. You just downed your first coffee ever. It might be. You might be up late.
Cool.
Just might be.
Just maybe.
Hey, do you guys know where Mika is? Do you think she's in trouble? Should we go check on her? What's going on?
I know, right?
I assume Mika was sleeping in her room. Isn't that usually where Mika is?
She's either there or in the Bajorn.
Say something else.
I just poke my head out into the hallway and go, Mika!
I mean, sometimes Mika's out with Olivia in the woods.
Truth. But, she probably just heard me. I just yelled.
How do we know that she's not a murderer if she goes out into the woods by herself?
How do we know that any of us aren't murderers?
I am not a murderer.
Actually, technically, we are murderers.
I'm being technical.
Oh.
All
yeah,
of us.
sure.
Every single one of us is a murderer. We could even be considered serial murderers because we've killed more than 2 people. I'm just saying. That is the
I know.
Yeah, that's the interflection today.
I think maybe we should go downstairs.
Yeah,
Where
I'm
else?
thinking there's maybe something in the air up here or something, like some weird vibing.
I'm just gonna take the 10 minutes it takes for me to change my clothes.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put the blue ombre tunic that I got on. I am, however, not going to leave without wearing my armor because this town is dangerous as shit.
Okay.
I have literally been
A
attacked.
phone call because the date's not going well, and I can call and be like, "Hey," and you can just let me know because you can reply to my message.
Which is great.
Wait, there's no phone calls in this place.
No, a message.
But you did that.
Which is great. I am also not leaving without my weapon.
You're confusing my brain.
I figure every time Pandora has seen me, a lot of them have been post-battle where I'm still disgusting. So the fact that my armor is clean and I am clean is an improvement.
Listen, some people find that really dirty look attractive, right?
I'm
Is
not
that a thing?
saying I'm not hot when I have blood spatter on my face. That's not-
I mean, yeah, some people do like that.
I'm just also saying that I am, I look pretty spiffy even though I'm still in my armor because I do not want to walk down the streets of this town unarmed. Because I feel like there could be
Oh, I
consequences.
know. There could be anyone lurking around. Just
I
walk.
mean, we've learned nothing about this town.
Leave. I'm really concerned about your mental state this morning.
Why?
Why? They seem...
You seem to be really concerned about murderers.
Because I'm
You
scared.
To be
You have
somebody
a bad dream.
weird.
I'm scared that we're all gonna die in this town.
Oh,
We'll leave it
we'll
this
be
town
out
tomorrow. We'll be fine.
we'll be out of here tomorrow.
Okay.
Maybe we should go pack the cart and get it ready.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
Right.
come on, I'll go with you. We'll go pack it up. And
Where is our cart?
We need to go to
at
the
the
barn
stables.
or something, the stables, yeah, and check
Someone
the
grab
horses.
Mika.
Okay. Wait, did Mika not respond when T'ix shouted?
Oh, Mika. No, never heard a word from
Oh,
you.
Did you respond?
Okay,
Mika?
so as
Did
we're
you hear?
walking down the hall, we'll just knock on her door. I just dropped it.
Mika, wake up!
She's in there.
Get your butt out here.
Okay.
Gosh. I thought you would have been a bit more enthusiastic to hear us. We're your friends after all.
Hello. What time is it? What's happening?
It's like midnight or whatever. I don't know what time it is. Me and
It's
Tara
like-
slept really late, and now we're just like,
It's like 7:30 p.m. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go downstairs and go on my date, and y'all are gonna go do whatever you're gonna do.
okay.
Go.
I'm gonna go and see the horses at the stables and make sure that they're all like in
We
good
own
conditions
horses
before we're traveling.
We have the horse with the
Yeah, we had
cart.
horses on the
Oh,
front.
okay. I couldn't remember.
I'm gonna go with you, Leaf, just to make sure you don't die.
Me too.
Thank
Or
you.
if you die, you don't die alone.
Me too. I'm gonna go with you guys, but not really. I'm just gonna stalk the date.
Okay.
What do you wanna do, Mika?
Okay.
I'll just follow down to the stables. Might as well.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
We sure do.
Nice.
Too.
Stealthily hide somewhere in the bar, so I'm in a good place to stalk the date.
Okay. Roll a stealth check.
Okie dokie.
One more. No, two more.
No, 2 more than 3.
No, two.
16 plus 11, 28.
Jeez.
I was gonna try to roll a perception check,
Go for it.
but there's no point.
No. You're not going to see it.
I just vanish.
Yeah. You just sneak back into the shadows like Homer Simpson going into the hedge. Alright.
Even if I rolled a nat 20,
Yeah, you still wouldn't get it.
my highest would be a 25.
Yep. Yep, that's
How have you
fantastic.
been, Mika? As we start walking towards this.
So,
Fine.
T'ix, you're go downstairs. You don't see any of your party anywhere. The rest of your party are still upstairs, as far as you're aware. And you take a seat, like a table for two sort of thing off to the side, but in view of the door, so that you can see the door and see when Pandora enters. You're down there for maybe 5-10 minutes. Ridian brings a drink over for you.
Thank you,
What
ma'am.
your order is. It's like a nice fruity cocktail. I guess it's kind of like a mojito, but it's a bit fruitier.
I appreciate you, sir.
And wait about 5-10 minutes, and then in walks Pandora. Let me get my description up. She is wearing like black smart pants that are kind of like slim fit, with a black shirt that she's rolled up to the sleeves that have that has a collar and everything on it, with a green waistcoat over the top. It's got like the
Oh,
kind of collar, like lapel pin sort of things, and it's little skulls, and it's got like a silver chain that's connecting the two of them.
Oh,
I use-
Jesus.
So I see her come in,
Yeah.
and I use message.
Okay.
I take out my thing and look like I'm thinking a lot and listening.
Okay.
And I say, wow, I think you might get laid tonight. You can reply to this message.
Fuck off. I love you, fuck off.
You don't know where I am.
Well, you need to roll a sleight of hand check because you just cast a spell which takes you out of hiding.
ooh.
All right.
Oh.
Ooh.
Guidance.
Oh, darn.
Light of hand. 8 and 8 is 16. 17.
Can I roll a perception check?
Yeah, roll a perception check.
Because you just beat my passive perception, but we're gonna see.
Yeah.
I know you're there, asshole. Not with a 3, I don't.
You're looking around, but the
Oh
bar
my
is starting to
gosh.
fill up a little bit more, so it's quite hard to see around to see where a river would be.
Oh, man.
Pandora spots you, smiles and comes over and sits at the table the other side of you.
You look Amazing.
Thank you. You don't have to clean up too well yourself. Too bad yourself.
Yeah, sorry. The life of the, traveling sword. We rock around in armor all the time. It's a look, I guess.
Yeah, you could say that. It's a look.
It's a look. This town, since I got here, just doesn't feel like it's good to just walk around the streets without my stuff.
Whatever makes you safe, I guess. Redding kind of brings her over a tankard filled with ale. Takes a big deep drink of it. And then a show I was thinking about taking you to, if you wanted to go.
That sounds like fun.
Okay, so we can. Do you want we can eat here and then go, or we can grab
Let's
food
just
closer?
eat here. Ridian makes good food.
I was just thinking more so about your friends.
That's valid. Let's go.
I follow.
Alright. Roll a stealth check
In the
then
back
for
of
me.
my head, I know full well River's gonna stalk us because I know her well enough
Yep.
by now. But also, I want Pandora to feel more comfortable, so we will finish
Listen,
her.
I'm keeping a lovely distance. I will follow close enough to make sure nothing creepy is following you or gonna kill you.
I know, it's all for my protection and safety. Yeah, let's finish these drinks and then you can show me somewhere good to eat that's not here, 'cause I haven't been anywhere.
Message. I know. I use message.
Okay.
Wow, chicken, wow, wow.
I just close my eyes briefly and shake my head a little bit. My friends, I love them. They've saved my life more than once at this point. Yeah, so.
Alright. So you finish
I
up your drinks and you head out. Heading out towards like kind of the main area that you know to be where like Lady Asta and the castle are.
Okay.
And the kind of more
As we
well-to-do area.
start walking, I kind of offer my arm.
Oh, Pandora takes the arm. Alright, River, roll another stealth check for me.
And I want to be, like I said, close enough that I can see what's going on, but not close enough to hear. I don't want to eavesdrop.
Okay.
Are you checking my traps?
Always. Plus stealth, so that's a 27.
Jesus.
Yeah. They don't know.
Shh.
Detect, you know that you know what River's like, so you keep looking over your shoulder constantly, and Pandora just asks,
I do one more message. And just say, don't worry, I'm not listening. I'm far enough away just to see what's going on. And that's it.
Okay. So I stopped looking.
Okay. And Pandora like kind of clocks you looking around, but then kind of nodded her head, realizing that okay, maybe someone is following, but that it's okay. And you get not quite up to where the castle is. You take a right turn, a couple streets before where the main kind of castle circle is, and you stop in front of this large building. That's this area is all like kind of like not sandstone, but like a sandstone like material. It's just a really big, large building with like almost like Grecian posts out front.
Mm-hmm.
And you get the idea that this is the theatre with a number of people who are going in all dressed up.
I sneak into the theater.
This looks fancy.
Yeah,
What are we gonna
it has
see?
its perks.
What are we gonna see?
Well, this is a new play. I think it's the opening night. It's about the warrior queen and her reign.
Ooh. That sounds directly up my alley.
Okay, I had a hunch.
Yeah, that's very thoughtful. That's very sweet. I'm excited.
Sorry.
You can't hear.
Yeah, exactly.
You heard of that. You couldn't hear.
I could not hear.
You both head into the theatre, River. Roll. I guess this would just be again another stealth check. See if you can get in.
Okie, just in case, because I had 2 good ones and I might have a bad one in me. Woo! Guidance.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll to see if whoever sees you.
That's 18 plus. Motherfucker. 19!
Sorry.
Well, shit.
No.
So I pay to get into the theater. But River has never been to the theater and finds it very interesting, but also seeing all the people dressed nicely, sees lots of shiny things.
I was waiting for this one.
Many a pocket to pick.
And I rolled a 16, which means that's a yes. So I am going to stealthily hide near the theater somewhere and look for someone to pickpocket.
Alright, so you see lots of people who are going in all dressed in their finery.
I'm looking for something shiny.
You see lots of shinies. You see,
I know.
You do see the likes of Lady Asta going in. You do see, there are some other people who are dressed similarly, coming up in their carriages, and then walking into the theatre after being let out their carriages. You do see a carriage that's a bit more ostentatious than the rest of them, and out of it appears a family, and they all head in. But it's up to you who you'd like to try and pickpocket from.
I want to look for someone who looks snooty.
Snooty or nudie?
Snooty.
Snooty.
Oh.
Snoot.
I heard nudie and I was like, whoa.
Fear of I'm better than everyone else.
You don't want to go there.
I am gonna say,
You'll find them.
Because there's a lot of those people that go to the theater.
yeah. Oi.
Excuse me, I like to agree when I go to the cinema. I like to let it all hang out.
That's illegal. Pee Wee Herman went to jail for that.
Maybe you'll find a wristwatchy wangdoodle.
Yeah, exactly.
All
At the
right.
nudist theatre.
So, do I do perception?
We'll do an investigation check.
I don't think I want to go to a nudist theater. Oh, everybody's sitting without anything on their bottoms.
Well, they put like a bit of like paper or something down, like
Oh, like a toilet seat cover.
things you get on toilets.
To see who it is you're going to steal from.
That's an 8.
Okay.
I'm just going to pick the person that's by themselves.
Not that I have an issue with nudist places. I just want to clear them.
Okay. So after the
Well, typically,
ostentatious
a theater-
carriage,
It would be protocol to bring a towel so you have something to sell.
Well, we'd hope so, because it's a theater.
okay, so after the ostentatious carriage, their carriage pulls up and there's
In my
a
experience.
single elven male
I was in.
who exits the carriage, dressed completely in finery, and you do see something on his wrist.
It's a
So-
wangdoodler.
You do see that there's a lot of other like well-to-do people who are there who have like some of them appear to have like pocket watch style things. Some of them have like nice big shiny rings and necklaces.
So I'm going to walk up
Mm-hmm.
and say, "Excuse me, sir. Do you happen to have a spare ticket? I would love to go. I just missed the cutoff. I'm just talking like a mile a minute because I just had coffee, so I'm just going. And I really want to go. I've been waiting for the show for like so long. I've never been to the theater, and I have like little tears in my eyes. And I like grab his hand to hold his hand and say, 'Please, sir.' And at the same time, I steal his watch or
Okay,
whatever is on his
roll a sleight of hand check.
Get that wangdoodle!
guidance. Fucking shit. Hold on. Sleight of hand. Thank God. It's very high. Hold hand. 8 plus 9 is 19. 17.
17.
Plus How much?
17.
17. Okay. And then, what the fuck? That's 18. I keep rolling ones on my d4s.
Put it in the dice jail. Alright.
18.
Okay. So, the good news is that you managed to get it without him noticing.
What?
But the bad news?
The bad news is that one of the female who appeared out of the carriage, the ostentatious carriage that was just there before him, turns around to speak to him and sees you talking to this elven figure. Roll a history check for me.
A history check.
Did you just steal from the royal family? That bitch just stole from the royal family.
You do sort of recognise the figure as being maybe one that was on like a really large projection at the Adar Day festival, making a speech in front of a big massive
I didn't steal
crowd.
from her. I didn't steal from her.
Turns round and says to the gentleman, "Are you coming along, father?"
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to bother you. I will let you go. Have a lovely evening. Thanks, bye.
Do you have expedition retreat?
This would be an excellent
I
time.
walk away quickly,
Expeditious retreat.
turn a corner. Can I go down like the alleyway next to whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll. I wouldn't even make your roll.
I do it.
so that's
I
fine.
basically go, "Oh, thank you. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm really excited to go. Thank you," and I walk away.
I'm just gonna roll a d20 for an insight check for him, just to kind of see if he kind of
Well,
clocks
then
anything
do I
that's
roll
wrong.
against that?
No, just roll.
Or
This is just to see if he thinks that anything's amiss. First of all,
performance?
Run, better
he
run.
he thinks that something might be amiss, but he just thinks that you're like just like a little beggar in the street. So he dismisses it and then walks.
I have a new shiny cape on.
Yeah, so he just walks into the theatre, doesn't pay any more attention to it.
Woo. So I go and hide somewhere.
Okay,
Close by, though.
all right.
Goodness.
So you manage
In a
to
barrel.
hide
There's always barrels.
a few streets away from the theatre. Now that you're in the theatre, T'ix, it is like not quite like a 3-story. Like I say a 3-story, but it doesn't have like the stalls and then the circle, like the 2 stalls and then the circle. It just has one stall, the circle, and then kind of like a royal box. So it's not quite the size of theatres that we have now, but it is in a similar style. The curtains are down at the moment, and everybody stands up as soon as they see the Queen, most of her older children, the Queen's husband, and the Queen's father appear in the royal box, which you've seen them on the projections, so you kind of get the idea that, okay, yeah, this is the Queen, we need to do this sort of thing. And you all sit down and you enjoy a lovely evening watching a retelling of the warrior Queen's reign, who is the current Queen's ancestors. So play goes on for about 3 hours with an intermission, so it's getting close to like maybe 11 o'clock or so when you leave the theatre. So what have the rest of you been doing in that time?
So obviously we were heading towards the stables to like make sure like the horses were all kind of like in working order, make sure that they're like, you know, so I'm gonna roll for animal handling to like check the horses to make sure they're all like healthy and nothing happened to them.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll that.
We'll use animal handling for that, that's fine.
Huh?
Yeah, I was just thinking if that would be animal handling or medicine to check if we're healthy,
Oh.
but...
We'll just... So that is 17 plus 4, 21.
Yeah. The horses are fine, they look well fed, they're still well groomed.
Cool. And then I'm gonna, like, get them, like, sort of... Don't know, because, like, what time are we leaving in the morning? Like, early or...
First light. First light.
First
I am not voting early. Y'all
You're not there.
You're
Neither
not
is
here, so
River.
we're not making executive decisions. I think.
have some consideration.
And...
I have a date tonight and she's hot.
Early.
So, okay, so, we'll say, like, middle of the morning.
Fine, sounds good.
So I don't need to attach them to the cart just yet because obviously, like, then they'll be stuck in that, like, all night, which is fair.
How's
So
the cart look?
I don't know. We need to go check the cart now. So the horses are all fine. I've just checked them, so they're all in healthy condition, so that's all good. Let's go see what's in the cart. So, where did we have anything in storage in the cart? Do we know it? Like, anyone? Did we leave anything in there?
I don't think so. I think maybe your
No, we
tent.
just bought it. We haven't added anything to it yet.
So it's just our possessions that we basically stored if we wanted. Okay. So we'll need, like, I guess, food, supplies. We'll need to make sure that we've got, like, storage for, like, bed rolls and everything. All that stuff that we need for our trip.
Yeah,
Tomorrow.
the cart is one of the covered over carts, I think that was that you got.
Yeah.
It's got like
With
a
the
bench
flatbed,
bench on each side on the inside for people to sit on, as well as space up front for two people. So you get the idea that on the floor in front of you all, there's enough space to put anything in the benches themselves.
Yeah.
They don't have like anything underneath them, so
Okay.
there's space there as well.
Cool. Okay.
Everything all looks in order with them.
Yeah, everything looks good. Don't know if anyone else wants to check. Mika, Torin.
No, that's good.
Okay. Cool. So I guess everything's organized. You should probably let the stable person know that we're leaving tomorrow. So then they can use their stables for someone else, I guess. Is there anyone around that we can tell, like, to let them know?
Yeah, you see a
Bless you now.
like a half-elven, long brown-haired female off to the side as a stable hand for the evening. You say to her, she pulls out a book that's there as well, looks at it. Okay, so you've been boarding the horses here for a week?
I think. Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Okay, boarding costs are 1 gold a day, so that would be 7 gold for your boarding costs.
Okay. No problem. And then I hand over 7 gold
Okay.
pieces. There you are. That's for the care, and then I throw in a silver as well, just for because the horses have been kept so, like, well kept.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and give Leaf 2 gold.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you.
Alright. Anything else that you'd like to get up to with your evening, or?
I think it's just kind of making sure that we know, maybe, I don't know which direction we're heading in, so maybe, like, we should look at a map or something and see which best route to go tomorrow.
How far away do you think they are from me?
The stables were relatively close. It would be.
Would it be within 120 feet?
Not within 120, no. It'd be more like 500 or so.
Damn.
It's quite a large
I'm
site.
gonna try it anyway because I don't know distance. So I'm just gonna put out, hey, if you guys can hear me, I might have stolen from like a king or something. Okay, Message. Bye.
Do
Don't
I have
hear
to
a
roll
thing.
perception or something for that?
No, it doesn't
no.
make it.
No.
Too
Doesn't make
away.
It's out of
Oh,
range.
okay.
But I don't know that.
Yep.
Okay.
I just wait.
You get the.
Is River within 120 feet of me, though?
But I didn't
Yeah.
send it to you.
Yeah.
No, I know.
Yeah, River's within 120 feet of you.
I'm trying not to bother your date. I'm not about to tell you I stole from the king.
I appreciate that.
Right, you wait outside for maybe 20-30 minutes after you kind of hear the show begin, River. Nobody's came looking.
I'm so bored. What did I grab? I investigate what I have.
Alright, so looking at it, it appears to be a thick silver band. That is inlaid with a few diamonds and rubies.
And I have identify, and I would like to do it as a ritual casting, so I don't use the spell slot. And I have the time.
Okay. It doesn't have any magical properties.
So I'm going to stealthily sneak back.
Okay.
Walk past. I'm assuming there's like a doorman or something outside.
Yeah, there's like some guards, like royal guards
And-
outside.
I'm gonna walk by and just look like I go, oh, pick up something off the ground, and then give it to him and say, I think someone dropped this, and hand it back.
Okay. Roll a sleight of hand check for that.
Okie dokie, guidance. Oh, I don't know what to roll. Not that. That is sleight of hand. 8, 9, 10, 11. Please don't give me a 1.
Once you go return this and
4,
rest it.
12, 13, 14, 15.
Alright. That's a good roll.
Thank Jesus.
So you managed to go down as if you've just spotted something and like kind of pull it out of your pocket and pick it up that way. Kind of hidden from them so they don't see that it just came out of your pocket, and go over and hand it over to them. They're none the wiser.
For sure. I found this. I don't know if someone dropped it. It looks really important.
Oh, thank you. We'll put out a bulletin for it.
I'm guessing it's someone inside. If you want, I can go inside and see if I can find them. And then I just walk away.
Okay. Alright.
I'm going to start wandering the city, because it's 3 hours they're in there, correct?
Yeah.
And just send out messages occasionally to see if I come close to where the rest of the group is. Hey, Marco!
Bolo?
Do I get close?
Yep.
Where are you guys? You can reply to this message.
We're down at the stables. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to come join you on board. You can reply to this message.
How's it going? How'd it go up there?
They're in the theater, and I couldn't get in. And some guy thought I was a beggar, I think, which is really rude because my cloak. Wait, that's too many words.
Why would he think you were a beggar?
It's not a walkie-talkie.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I can't keep going back and forth. I can do it again.
I thought I was replying to the message.
Yeah. When I send a message, they can reply.
True. I just wasn't sure how many times you were attempting to cast that.
As far as I know, I can do it an infinite amount because it is a cantrip.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet! Never mind, I'll shut up. I'm not even
But
there.
it doesn't have
I'm
a
not getting it. I don't even care. There's sword fighting, and I'm holding hands with a pretty...
Oh, it doesn't say I have a word count. But I can,
Nope. Message is cantrip, so yeah.
I can
you're
go through walls and shit, so.
Yeah.
That's cool. Right, so we're at the stables and we're gonna think of like a plan or route to take tomorrow with the map.
Map. Alright, well, I'm on my way.
Okay,
You can
cool.
reply to this message or not.
The map and the map and the map and the map and the
Alright,
map
so
and the map
you
and
get
the
to
map.
where everyone is at the stables, and you I think it's you that's got the map, River. You pull it out for.
On the fractured veil and what's going on there, which seems like a lot. There was somebody named Jameson, owned a magic boutique. I don't remember where that was, but he has a connection to Lady Rilana. That is really hard to say.
You made it.
Lady
Rilana.
Feel my pain.
It's a tricky one.
It's like red lorry, yellow lorry.
Yeah.
We'll just call her Lady Ray.
And then I thought there was something about going up towards the Dwarven city, and maybe that's where Jameson was.
Oh yeah.
Jameson's in the capital.
No. But I think I have this funny feeling Jameson might be in the capital.
Oh, I thought you said it somewhere else, but okay.
I do remember us also wanting to go to the Dwarven city, not far from here.
Oh yeah, we did.
Something.
Yeah.
I don't remember why.
Yeah.
All I know is that we're not going to any of their ruins.
No ruins.
The worst.
Because I remember mostly going to the city up by the mountains or whatever. Because someone said, I don't remember. Yeah, because T'ix said that they had family there, or they knew people there, or something.
Yeah.
No? Someone? I don't remember. I know we were supposed. It was a thing. I remember this. But I don't know why.
You just
I
like
can't
see
recall.
Mika's hand like pop up quietly in the corner.
Oh yeah, Mika. That's who it is. Mika knows those people. Wait, is that near the forest where you went?
Other side.
I don't think so. No.
You know the area where you grew up, Mika, and you know where you ended up for your apprenticeship. And with that knowledge, you know that it's about 2 weeks' journey away from each other.
It's a little bit of time away. Just a small
We
the
were
distance
going to
between-
go there for some reason too. I just don't remember what the connection was.
Yeah, the distance from where you grew up, Mika, to where the other dwarven city is that they're talking about is about 2 weeks' travel, and you're kind of, at the moment, you're in between.
Okay.
So, out of the 3 places, choose your own adventure. Where do we want to go?
I mean, we could roll for it.
We could.
Yeah.
Let's roll for it.
So
you guys
Fractured
have got-
Veil is what?
So you've got the capital. You also wanted to like look at a Death Lily at some point.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Death Lily. Where was the Death Lily?
That
I don't know
was.
which did we find out the location for the death?
Was that near the city in the mountains? Is that where it grew?
That was. Let me bring up a map.
I know we were
So-
supposed to go there.
I think you were told that it was in the swamps near Drummond.
Vermont. Oh, I do have that word down. Vermont. Death Lily. Where's Vermont?
This is a great thing about having lots of notes.
So this will be an easy thing to roll for. We just assign there's 4 different quests that we want to get to.
Well, I'm not rolling the D4 because I can only roll once.
You rolled a 4.
Yeah, that's true.
We could roll a d4, or we could make it spicy and roll a 20, and 1 through 5 is assigned to 1, 5 through 10.
Okay, let's do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Alright,
let's do
who's rolling for it?
Not me.
Okay, someone
I'll
assign.
roll if you assign the.
Yeah, assign
the-
first. What's
I
that?
say the Fractured Veil is 1 through 5.
Okay.
Death Lily is the next one, which is 6 through
10.
10. And then the capital, the Jameson, is 11 through 15, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then what was the last one? Oh, going to the Dwarven mountain place, but we don't know why, is 15 or 16 through 20.
Okay.
I rolled a 17.
So we're gonna go to the place we don't know why we're going.
Sounds about on brand. Let's do it.
Or there's that thing that happens when you're about to flip a coin and you realize the one you don't want.
No.
Yes,
This is D&D. We stick with the die.
Yeah. We stick with the die. We're going
I'm
there.
not there.
Okay,
Y'all were
guys.
making the whole play without me, so I've got nothing.
There was a reason. I just don't remember why. Because I have it in my notes. I just didn't put why we were going to go there. Is that where Darren lives? The contact for Lady Rilana is for the Silver Tongue. Works at the Silver Tongue.
Silverton.
That was another contact. I have Darren, and it was a Lady Ray contact, and he works at the Silver Tongue.
All I know is our DM had kind of a sink look on their face when we said we're going to this location.
I know.
I was just like,
Same. I was
what's
like,
going
oh no.
Like they were like, I have nothing on this place.
Right.
I do have stuff on that place.
Yeah, the DM was like, I have a plan for every other place, and really you roll for that place?
Yeah.
A place that we don't know why we're going, but we're going. What are you doing?
We may be fuck ups, but we're lovable fuck ups.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say since all of us weren't present, that was a null and void roll.
I am Kermit the Frog.
It's not.
All right, we'll roll again.
Okay.
And if it lands on that again, we have to go there.
Okay.
I don't know. I think that's a good idea. I think we just pull that whole because we don't know what the fuck we're going there for. And I don't think the DM has any fucking clue.
Is there
About
I was trying to
Silver Tongue
remember
here?
why you guys wanted to go to Victor. I couldn't remember why.
Do you remember now?
Nope.
I mean,
I know we had that conversation. I remember.
did we not?
I know
should we
stuff
not
from various backstories for there, but
Because then I was like, we're gonna go to. Cause I was like, we're gonna go to the place where I had those people. Oh.
I
Or
feel like
is it
if we
people?
choose that location, it's going to take a month before we're actually able to go there.
Yeah.
So
We
that
should
the world
probably,
can
like,
create
Yeah.
So let's pull that from our list.
Where was? Try to remember where Darren and the Silver Tongue was. That was another person.
I think that was Cerithia. I think that was the
Cerithia.
capital.
That's the cat.
For what it's worth, I'm not there, but you guys may recall that when we were discussing this earlier, T'ix's vote was to go to the capital.
All right.
Like, I've said that out loud, so I don't feel like I'm metagaming because I've said
We
it
don't
out
remember.
loud.
We also don't probably remember that.
Yeah.
Because I
That's
get
also
it, you
fair.
don't listen to me, that's fine.
No.
Whatever.
Because clearly this day has been a day where none of us slept well or something.
Or we slept too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, someone make a roll.
Do you want me to do it? I'll do
It's
it.
purely selfish
What are we
because I
rolling
need to know
for?
where you're going next.
Oh, but we have to wait until we're all together.
Well, yeah.
We can just go to the capital. The capital seems like the smartest bet.
I mean, I'm fine if I'm not there. Like, you guys can tell me in the morning where we're going. You don't need to wait for me.
Okay.
I would have gone to the Dwarven City, whatever. Like,
Where are we going? Right, so what
I
were the
know we
numbers
had a
again?
conversation about going there, and I just can't remember why.
So
Okay, right.
1 to 5 was the Fractured Veil, 6 to 10 was the Death Lily, 11 to 15 was the Capital, and 16 to 20 was Bigdur for whatever reason.
Okay.
Okay, we'll fill that in with something
So
else.
we got. I've rolled a 12.
Okay.
So that's the Capital.
Right. Cool.
All right, let's go to the capital.
Capital it is.
So we need to mark that on the map that we're going in
How
that
long-
direction.
How long will it take us to get to the capital by horse and buggy?
With your horse and cart, it would take about a week.
Okay, so
Oh!
worth of a little over a week's worth of rations.
Also, something, I know that I'm not there, but as long as there are animals and plants around, I can find food for 5 people.
Yeah.
So,
And I can create water from
Yeah, so don't worry about food then.
water.
I can also steal it if we need to.
Okay.
All right.
So you checked on your cart.
Has it been 3 hours?
I'd say it's getting to about 2.5 hours. So not quite
So I
3 hour
just look
mark.
at them and go, this has been fun, guys. I don't know if you want to come with me, but I am going to go back to stalking the date. They should be done soon.
They probably should be, yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And I am like jittery as hell. I've never had coffee, never had caffeine. I'm like, bursting.
Is there a cat somewhere soon?
What? What?
Is that Simon over there?
No, that's my bag.
Sorry, there's a cat snoring somewhere, but I wanted to make sure it was a cat.
All right, so I start running, and I'm like, "Are you coming?" I yell it over my shoulders and go back to the theater.
And you lead them all back to the theatre. You wait outside for about 20 minutes or so, and then you start to see some people slowly trickling out.
And I just say, "Hey, everybody hide! Y'all gotta hide.
Like I can hide.
Try! Can I disguise self on other people?"
The name of the spell is the answer to your question.
Thanks. But I do use disguise self to disguise myself, because in case that guy comes out and realizes that someone stole his shit, even though I gave it to the guy. So I'm casting disguise self, and I look like a normal human girl, red hair, all crazy, and my height, so I don't have to adjust the height, so if someone tries to poke me, it lines up. And then just purple, like I'm dressed to go to the theater, like a purple dress, like not, is it velour? What's the soft stuff? Is that velour?
Yes.
Yeah, the soft, like a very purple, but short, probably at the knees, and I look like a young kid.
Okay. The rest of you, roll a stealth check.
Oh, I was just
Yeah, but we don't want to interrupt their date. We just want to make sure they're careful.
I'm just gonna sit off to the side.
Okay, but that means you're hiding.
I rolled a 21.
Okay.
That's 16.
I'll give you guidance. Thorin, you have guidance.
Okay, that's good. Ow. Ow. Okay. 10?
You have a 0, don't you, for
Yes.
stealth? Yeah.
Hey, that's more hidden than you would have been.
So Mika and Leif, you both managed to kind of hide behind some like crates that are off to the side of the theatre. No one kind of sees you over there at all. Thorin, you try and hide over the other side, but you're just too tall to fit behind them quite correctly. So like your little spikes on your head are kind of popping up over the crate.
Here we go.
In the throes of the people, River, you do see T'ix and Pandora leave the theatre.
Dun, dun, dun.
We follow at a very safe pace away.
Okay.
Well, and I already know River well enough to know that at least she's following me, and I've decided I don't care.
Alright.
Listen, I'm not trying to listen. I'm just keeping it in
The
mind.
only thing I care about is the fact that Pandora I'm there with her and we're having a lovely evening, and my friends can be as goofy and overprotective as they want to be, but I'm not even looking for them.
So, like, I'm actually trotting along going, don't be suspicious. Don't be
Yeah, exactly, same.
Pandora kind of whispers to you as you're walking along kind of in the throes of all these people. So how likely is it your friends are here right now?
Very likely.
Alright, so
They mean well.
okay. So
If you work for Rilana, I don't trust her ass.
so you both are walking along. Pandora's hands are like you're still like arm in arm. And then you both just suddenly vanish from sight.
Oh!
Rude.
And are we taking a break here?
No,
Magic users are so hot.
no, because we don't really have too much longer game time left,
Alright,
we'll
okay.
just keep going. So, is there anywhere that you would like to take Pandora on your date from where you know around the city, T'ix?
Wait, what did you say?
Must be if there's anywhere I wanted to go.
Oh, it sounded like you said around the city sex. I was like,
No, T'ix. T'ix, it's my name.
she's gonna try to hit all the hot spots.
Well, I mean,
Sex will come later, and it will be after we're done. We've seen a couple of like nice like parks and stuff.
Yeah.
Like nice nature places. Like, where would be the closest place that has like some like trees and nature?
so the
In the city.
closest one to where you are, I would say would be about 5 minutes walk away.
Okay. I wanna head to the closest park with some lovely nature, so we can like sit under a tree and
Act like druids.
yeah, or just act like the nature hippie that I am.
Alright, so you both head off, managing to completely befuddle the rest of your party. You have no idea where you've went. And you head off towards the park, and you manage to find it is also empty at this time of night, so it's about 11:30 at night.
Is there like a moon out at all? Like, is there like, what's the light like?
Let me check what the calendar says for tonight.
Because it's summer,
For the 3 moons.
but
Where even is my calendar? It's not in that one. 2 seconds while I find out what kind of night it is.
Look at you planning date night.
I'm quick on my feet.
Sorry. Everything's all out of order here. There we go.
Sorry about that. My laptop does this thing where it just like randomly shuts off.
No, that's
I
fine.
have to keep mine plugged in all the time.
Oh, even if it's plugged in or plugged off, like it just randomly does it. It's weird.
So 2 of the moons are in a new moon, and one of them it's a half moon.
So there's a little bit of moonlight.
Yeah.
Okay.
When the moon hits your eye, like a
Big
big
bye. That's
it's the more.
I feel like
I
we're
would
singing
send that out into my
arm
message.
in arm, like shoulder to shoulder as we're walking back. You know, all of us.
I just put that in a message to see if they can hear it. I don't know where they are. They're 120 feet with us, but I just didn't do a message.
Alright. So you send out a message just into the ether? Saying
To
what?
trying to go to Torin, but yeah,
To
or
Torin,
T'ix.
okay.
I mean,
Okay, to T'ix. What does your message say?
when the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, it's the parade.
Okay. You don't get a response.
Definitely. Even if I heard it, I'm not responding.
I'm
I figured.
Like, I wonder if I turn to leave. I say, I wonder if we found a small pool of water, if I could heat it up with my fire breath, you know, somehow.
Why do you want to heat water up?
For a nice soak.
What if we just
or
found
a
a bathhouse?
Or a steam.
We just found a bathhouse.
Oh, we just found a bathhouse. Oh, we did? No? Alright.
Yeah, you
But
know
then we
what
have to-
that is.
We're going for a long road trip. Might as well.
Yeah, why not? Have a nice soak.
We could. It could be our date. We could go on a date.
Right? Let's all go on a date together. Let's go to the bathhouse and have a nice soak.
What on earth did I call this bathhouse? Is the question.
Yeah, we've been there, so
Yeah, you have.
this time I will go in.
It was down kind of near the temple district, I believe. And it was the day that you bought your books.
I still full of water. Oh wait, can I create water? I could create water. I could actually do a pop-up hot spring anywhere.
Just go to the bathhouse.
Oh, sorry. I'm just really excited.
I mean, that'd be really good for the road trip.
Right?
because my laptop shut off, it didn't save what was recorded. So hopefully Christine's recording has worked. So
Fingers crossed.
fingers crossed, because I literally have lost it. It didn't save when my computer shut down.
According to my dice, it saved.
Okay, that's I like that confidence. So you managed to head off towards the bathhouse, which you definitely know the name of, and you definitely know exactly where it is. Just I don't right this second. I think it was something to do with a bird, but I can't find it. I need to look through the notes a bit more. And it is closed. Because it's like midnight.
Close.
At this point, by the time you walk there, it's probably around midnight.
Who doesn't go for midnight soaks? I mean, come on.
This is why you need to find a natural hot spring.
This is why we need to leave this town. I'm done with this town.
There are any natural hot springs. I'm just saying, I really like to try and create one.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm kind of done with this town as well. And I'm like thinking like, I don't think I want to set up a clothing like cleaning shop here. There's too much like crime, and I don't feel safe enough. So yeah.
And like, how do they not have stuff open this late? Like, people want to do things.
Yeah.
Leaf, I think we need to spend more time in nature. I think we all do.
Yeah,
I think we all need a
definitely.
nature
I
break.
feel like I need to get back into my druid kind of like outdoorsy kind of environment. I'm finding the city too much here.
Yeah, we need to do
Sarah,
something with
We
nature.
spent a lot of time in the woods. Have you seen any like places where we could do our natural hot spring?
I'm trying
Roll
to
a
think.
nature check, Mika.
Top of my head. Let me think.
Which means let me roll.
Yep.
Let's see. That is 18 plus 2, so that's 20.
Nice.
Nice.
You do recall out of the city in your travels from before that there is a kind of waterfall, a small waterfall area. It looks best way to describe it as a herbal essences waterfall. And it's maybe about a day's travel out of the city.
I think that should be a good quick stop right there. Nice.
I just declothe and then jump into the water. Cannonball style.
Well, like just the sea.
Wherever we are. I don't know. I thought there was a waterfall.
A day away.
A day away.
So you just like get naked in front of us, and we're like, whoa!
Rewind.
Like, steady on, hold your horses.
This town just doesn't want us to bathe. It's fine.
It's just not like caffeine. I think you just hallucinated water and jumped into dirt. But it's okay. We love you.
Let's just go back to the hotel. Or the inn. Whatever it's called.
Do they have lots of things?
Hotels? What's a hotel? Like, this is real time. We don't know what that is.
You managed to get
Dude,
back to
I
the
was
singing
reading that
dragon.
about Marco Polo. Like, who knows Marco Polo, right?
Listen, coffee has a weird effect on me.
Right?
Yeah, let's just avoid coffee, because coffee is no,
Truly had you tapping into some other dimension. I don't know.
Yeah.
You gotta be tapping something.
Hotels and Marco Polo. I don't know.
I know. Yeah.
Alright. So
Right.
the rest of you all head back to the Singing Dragon. Tix, what are you doing with the rest of your evening? I'm leaving this part up to you. For what's happening after the date.
Whoa,
Well,
whoa.
So we're taking a little stroll through nature.
Mm-hmm.
Is there in this park? Is there like a couple of like inviting looking like trees, like larger trees?
With monkeys.
There's a couple of trees that are kind of lining the outskirts of the park area. There's like a few benches and like flower beds and stuff like that. It's a very like, kind of upmarket kind of park.
Okay, so can I interest you a little nighttime sit down under that tree over there? I pull out, like, I tug a little and, like, I've got, like, a blanket in my, you know.
Okay. Just hiding in your armor.
Just hiding, kind of strapped under my shield, which is strapped across my back, like always.
Sure. Which one
So,
would you like?
That tree over there looks good.
Okay. So you go over and spread out your blanket.
Spread out the little blanket. Sit down. So, I know that we talked about this yesterday, but we're leaving tomorrow. And I'm excited to move on because we have things to do. I am also sad to be leaving because I feel like I only just got up the balls to actually talk to you. So it feels weird to be having a first date and then literally leaving in the morning.
That is a little bit strange.
I, curse my own cowardice for not talking to you sooner.
We have only known each other for what? A little over a week?
Yeah, I know. Time is weird.
Time's a weird soup.
Time is a weird soup. But also, there's something I wanted to do since literally the first time I saw you. Would it be okay if I kissed you?
You just see Pandora like kind of nod her head a little bit and then leans in.
No.
Woohoo!
I would. That was lovely.
Your game is going.
It's fine. I would really like to invite you back to my place, my hotel, my room. I also don't want to feel like I'm just doing it because we're leaving tomorrow.
Well, how's this? Pandora kind of reaches into one of the pockets that she's got and pulls out 2 small grey stones.
Sending stones?
And passes one off to you. How about we use these to keep in contact, and then when we're back in town, we can see.
That sounds perfect. That sounds perfect.
Aww.
You're pretty good. You're wonderful.
Some people think so.
I definitely am one of those some people.
No.
Can I walk you home?
Of course. And then both kind of stand up, roll the blanket back up, and then head back off towards Pandora's box, where you kind of walk her up to her door and leave her at the door.
Yep.
See, there's upstairs. There's like a light on. Mate's waiting up for Pandora. You figure.
Say hi to the. Say hi to him for me. Or whatever you feel comfortable with. I like them too. Not the way I like you, but I like them too.
I'll tell them you say hi.
Thanks. I give her one more kiss and say goodnight.
Okay. And as the door closes, you're left there on the street. Just the sounds of birds chirping about in the night sky. And that's where we'll finish.
One last thing, once the door shuts, and I'm standing there with the sending stone, I just hold up the sending stone and I whisper, "Good night, sweet dreams." And then I practically skip back to the hotel.
Meanwhile, River is definitely at the inn, waiting and staring at the door.
I really hope this is recorded now. So I realise that we never have any proper outros to these sorts of things. We will be back next week. We've got 3 more sessions before we have our special one-shot for my birthday. We're right in the throes of planning that just now and like getting characters and everything sorted. But we will be back next Tuesday with another session of Queer and D. Thanks for watching. Bye!